What's up, y'all? You're locked into the Production Prism podcast. Today, I'm talking with Jules, and we're going to touch on the life. This is another episode about the lifestyle of being in this industry. In particular, we're going to talk about the importance of family. We're going to talk about customer service and faith. Let's lock in. Yeah, if you could change one thing about the videographer lifestyle overnight, what would it be?
If I could change anything about the videographer lifestyle, I would say the late nights.
Yeah. Why the late nights?
I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
I actually don't stay up late anymore, really. I prefer to get up like really early to get to it. But I would just say, I guess, more so the idea of like having to be up all day and all night to try and get stuff done.
Yeah.
So kind of just like that grind culture.
Yeah. I'm with you. I hate late nights. I hated the there's certain genres of music that kind of go with late nights.
Yeah.
And I hated those studio sessions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there were other genres of music where I had studio sessions and they ended at like 7 p.m. And I was like, bet.
Yeah.
But like I hate late nights. Even when we on conferences, like once it gets to a certain point, I'm like, yo, I'm ready to be in the bed and I'm ready to be like done for the day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much money we making. Unless we're having a blast, like I'm ready to go.
Yeah, pretty much. And I guess to add on to that, like, not even just the late nights. If it's one thing I could change is that I wish it, even though it's a digital product that we produce, like producing videos, in a way I wish it could be tangible. Yeah. Because when we go and shoot, people see that, but then there's a whole process that goes on after the fact. Yeah. Which leads to the late nights where, okay, you done shot all day.
Yep.
You come home, you don't just like edit, right? Like it's not like you just take out your SD card and all of a sudden you're editing.
That's what they want.
That's what they want. But it's like the reality is you got to take the media off of the card. You got to make sure to back it up. You got to make sure to do your asset management. You got to get it into your editing software. You got to get it, once you get there. I mean, if you have an actual process, you're gonna probably have multiple sequences, multiple ways to like start your project essentially. Yeah. And then you really get into the edit.
Yeah, yo, like, I once looked at and read a book called Selling the Invisible. And that's really like what we do, bruh. Yeah. Like that part of it is so invisible that clients just don't understand it. Like they don't understand, like, yeah, you've seen us shoot, but like the day that we leave from shooting, the product is not done. Yeah. Like there's still hours upon hours of even just creative direction. Yeah. Whether you did it beforehand or if you wait to post, after you collected everything. Yeah. They don't see it, bruh.
And I mean, even the beforehand, the pre-production.
Yeah.
I mean, just driving to the gig. Bruh. So it's just like, the amount of hours that we put into a video or into a product that's invisible. Yeah. It's a lot of things that are unseen. So that is one thing that, in addition, that I would be like, yeah, I wish that could kind of change. And not to change the work itself, but more so, I feel like, when a plumber or like I don't know, somebody who's working on a car, like you could see, if I come in and show you like, hey, like I got to take this engine out and here's the bolts and here's the things that I got to do, like there's no
tangible
argument.
Yeah, they can see it.
They can see it, but when it's, it's the hidden hand, they're like, oh, well,
Yeah, and I even think like a part of what you're saying is like, folks got to understand that we're people, man. Yeah. Like you and I, we go home, like we both have wives. You know what I'm saying? I have a family. Yeah. I'm sure you probably have a family sometime soon. But I'm saying like we go home and at some point the work has to stop. And the person has to start. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's, for me, that's the hardest part of it. Because to this day, I still get clients that it'd be random hours at night and they calling me or texting me. And the expectation is for you to be like
on it.
Yeah.
And it's like I am on it.
I am on it.
During working business hours.
Doing working business hours. Right now, I'm on my way.
Yeah. No, that's so real. I was talking to one of my friends named Don, And so she still works a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
She freelances, but we're meeting up at the African American Museum tomorrow.
That's good.
And then she's like, when are you free? And I was like, one of my favorite sayings is like, I'm always free, but I'm always not.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I'm free until I'm not. Like,
yeah.
I was like, even right now, I'm chilling, but like, I got like 20 things to do.
Yeah. It never ends.
But I mean, I guess that's life. And even outside of like the freelance world, like, there's things that people got to do, even if you have a 9 to 5. So I don't want to negate that. But being a business owner in general, I think just kind of makes it where, yeah, you have all the time, but you don't have any time at all.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, so how do you balance that? How do you balance like you just took a trip, family trip.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's technically probably was during down season.
Yeah.
But let's say if you take a trip in the summertime, like how do you balance that? Hey, it's busy season. I got 20, 30 projects.
Yeah.
That's either I'm working on, about to happen, or need to finish.
Yeah,
how do you balance that?
I don't. There isn't any balance.
That's real.
I mean, one thing also, like, I mean, I consider myself relatively new to the media industry because I've been doing this a little bit over 3 years now. So it hasn't been like a 10-year span where, I've kind of like, this is a life I've been living for like an extended amount of time.
Yeah.
So I still consider it like, well, I don't think there is going to be any balance for some time just because I'm pursuing something that's, pretty much new. But one thing I have been able to do the last 2 years is take a vacation in December, which is kind of like the slow season. And that kind of happened because my mom's birthday is December 18th. So last year, well, in 2024, we went to Tulum. And since everybody in my family is pretty much grown, we were like, why don't we just start traveling in December? Because my brother Leroy, he's also a freelance videographer. So during the summer, like really, yeah, during the middle of the year, that's busy time.
Yeah.
So I would say, definitely trying to prioritize that. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that I've done a great job in quote unquote balancing it or have found a balance. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I'm still struggling with that balance. I've been in the game for a while. Yeah. The only time I felt like I may have had a balance was like when I did work a corporate 9 to 5. Yeah. And those projects stopped, but I was still freelancing, so my freelance stuff didn't really stop. But I'm with you. I had to tell my I mentioned this on another episode, whether this episode goes before or after, I don't know. But I had to tell my family, like, our summer vacations are really hard for me. It's not that I don't love y'all. It's not that I don't enjoy them, but it is very hard to unplug when I'm in the midst of like
the storm,
and I'm trying to be like, oh, it's cool. There's nothing happening. Yeah. And really in my mind, it's like, bro, you got to do this, go that. Yeah. You got to write this. You got to review this, edit that. It's so, yeah, like we've had some great family vacations, but I had to ask them like, hey, can we do a winter vacation? Can we do something in November, December where I can really like unplug? Yeah. I can really like leave a laptop at home. Yeah. And not worry about, oh man, a client gonna hit me up. And some of these clients, and I'm not saying like let your clients control your schedule. I'm saying I have deadlines that I've already agreed upon. Yeah. I've set with clients. Yeah. And I've told them, hey, this is possible. Yeah. So they're saying, hey, we want, a mini doc with an 8-week turnaround. Yeah. And that 8th week happens to be near family vacation or the week of family vacation. I'm not gonna tell them no.
Absolutely not. I mean, it's like, would you expect somebody, your tax attorney, or not attorney, but the person who does your taxes during tax season, if you calling them up and they're like, oh yeah, I'm on vacation, you'd be like, what?
What you doing?
Like, what you mean you on vacation? So it's definitely like that. Yeah. And I mean, unfortunately, there's not just like one season.
It's not.
And I'm not to say that your job is easy. I'm not saying that, but it was just an analogy,
Yeah, no, it's a good analogy because I mean, similar to us, they have a season where it's like, bruh, you got any accountants that you hit them up during busy season, like, dog, I'm not doing nothing but this. Yeah, and that's kind of how we are during our busy season. Yeah, a while back, I realized that I deal with something called creative decision fatigue, and this is think like you have a day of creating. You're either pre-producing something, you're going out to film, or you just run your day-to-day business logistics, admin work, whatever.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I'm typically like mentally drained.
Absolutely.
You know, I got a standing desk, whatever. Sure, my feet might hurt a little bit, but like mentally, I'm drained. So by the time I get home, it's like I'm on autopilot.
Yeah.
Like I'll do things around the house. Like, you know, I take care of my kids. I look after my wife, but it's all on autopilot.
Okay.
But then I noticed that like if my wife asks me, like, hey, can you help me plan like, you know, dinner for the next month? Like that's like a
trouble.
And it ain't like I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Right? But in my mind, I'm like, dang.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like creativity is a muscle.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that you're exercising your mind, and even though, you know, it's a muscle, it might be in shape. I mean, just because you're in shape doesn't mean that you can't exhaust a muscle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, at least that's the way I view it. Because I mean, I definitely feel like that as well. There's some days where you're just like, wifey's like, hey, yeah, help me make the grocery list. And I'm like, yo, I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't. And then unfortunately, you know, sometimes she gets mad.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, I've exhausted a lot of my mental energy to make certain decisions or certain small decisions.
Yeah, small stuff. Yeah.
But it's real.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, our wives are great.
Yeah.
Because they deal with this lifestyle to start with.
Yeah.
But you know, like my wife, she would definitely be like, yo, bro, you ain't help figure out nothing. She's like, what if I'm not here? Like, how would you eat? You know what I'm saying? It'd be like
I would just eat whatever.
But you know us guys, Ray, bro. I'll go to the store, get a pack of wings, bro. I'm straight, pack of wings, pack of broccoli, and some rice, bro. Hey, that's a week.
Yeah, and I mean, I wish I had an answer for it because, you know, it's the life that we chose.
It is,
and I mean, I think it's probably not normal, but to any business owner, whether they're in this industry or not, you know, there's just like a certain amount of decisions that you have to make in a day and like oversight that you have to have because there's no like system in place. And I mean, if there is a system, like you're the one who's creating that system.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's very fair to be like, yeah. What did you call it exactly? You said mental
creative decision fatigue.
Creative decision fatigue.
This is not an official like doctor PhD term. Yeah. I think I may have just made this up. But
you heard it here first.
You heard it first.
You heard it there first. Nah, that's real.
Yeah, but I mean, I just felt that. But you know, I don't know. In the same vein, it's kind of like trying to explain to your relatives, like how is it explaining to your relatives like what you actually do? For instance, like we went to Miami. Some of my relatives, when I left, they said, have fun. And I'm like, okay, yeah, to an extent. But are you saying like have fun like as if like I'm checking out going on vacation, or are you saying, hey, in between work, have a little bit of fun?
I don't explain it to my family members. I mean, my parents definitely know, and not to say like I don't talk to my family and like my cousins and stuff, but I think I've just, well, I guess in a sense I haven't had to.
Yeah.
But I kind of just let them see what I'm doing. And I mean, if I, you know, am with them, then I let them know like, hey, this is what I'm doing. But I don't try and like explain it because, not just because I feel like they might not understand, but because like, I guess I'm still trying to figure out what I do. Like, yes, I make videos, like I work with production, but for me, I'm kind of like big on like labels. So like, just because I picked up a camera, I didn't want to be like, okay, now I'm a content creator. Yeah. Now I'm a producer, you know, now I'm a director. And, you know, and obviously by doing those things, you are those things. But like as I've been getting into it, there's so many nuances to these things and people that are doing it on such different levels that, you know what I mean? Like I'm still trying to find my place. So I don't want to just be like, I'm a cinematographer. It's like, well, yeah, I know how to make something cinematic, quote unquote, but I've never shot a feature film, you know? So it's like, can I consider myself a cinematographer? And I'm not here to say, you know, that's wrong or right. But I'm just saying this is stuff that I think about for myself. And so I'm still trying to like do enough work to where I feel comfortable with whatever label that I decide that I'm going to announce to the world. So I just kind of let it be. You know, people will see the work and they'll have to kind of recognize it for what it is once I get to a certain place.
Yeah, and you're not alone on that.
Yeah.
Because Jalen was saying the same thing when I spoke to her.
Okay.
She was like, you know, she don't know what to really call her, especially with the term cinematographer. Because when you think about like, at least when I think about like cinematographers, I think about these cats. It's like, I mean, they
Roger Deakins,
like a cinematographer, like bro. Like he pull up and you know it's gonna be nice. Yeah. And I'm not saying that what you do ain't nice or what I do ain't nice or what Jalen does isn't nice, but we all professionals. We know like there's levels to everything. Yeah. You know, and Roger Deakins is like,
yeah, he's top tier.
Yeah, like you're not gonna question homie like, hey, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, let me see what he about to do. And he go, oh dang, look at this mess. But I feel the same way. I feel the same way about producing, about directing. Yeah. I mean, do you ever deal with like the imposter syndrome? You ever feel like you're not enough?
Absolutely. Because I think that I'm a believer that like, you know, there's talent and then there's skill. There's people who just like have a innate ability to like just do things. Yeah. Which is, you know, my understanding of talent. And then there's people who have just been able to work methodically and gained a skill in something. I don't necessarily think I'm the most talented individual as it pertains to like creativity, but I do think that I'm, you know, the type of person who's going to work hard to gain that ability. Yeah. And putting my willingness to do what's necessary to gain it, I think that, you know, puts me in a position to where I feel confident. And I think just like anybody else, yes, I deal with imposter syndrome. But I'm pretty big on faith, and I'm like, you know, I'd rather go out and fail than not do. Yeah. Because it's like I don't know who has the quote or who made the quote, but try, fail, adjust. Try, fail, adjust. I mean, that's all we could do in life. Anybody who like, oh, this is the answer to life, it's like we're literally all just out here trying to do our best to figure it out. Yeah. So, you know, I rather like die trying than not doing it all. So
yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. What was that? Try,
fail, adjust.
Try, fail, adjust.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like that's the Mamba mentality. That's what Kobe said. Like, I forgot. Well, yeah, he was like, well, one at the amount of reps that he would do. Mm-hmm. He's like, I would practice in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. So by the time that this person who is my opponent, if you're only practicing once or twice a day, but I'm practicing 3 times a day. After 4 or 5 years, I'm so far ahead of you that you can't even compete with me because it's not about how talented I am. It's about the work that I have done, and I'm so far ahead of you. So it's about the reps. But when people say like, I don't know if you ever heard like fail faster. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, failing is not the worst thing because that's just kind of like showing you what you shouldn't do. Yeah. And I mean, of course, it's like, well, no, if you've just been busting your head against the wall, that's not good. But it's like, that's my mentality. I'm trying to fail as fast as I can so that I can understand what works. Mm-hmm. And the faster I could get there, the faster I'm going to, you know, operate in what works.
Yeah. So, yeah. Man, as painful as failing is sometimes, I love to fail. Yeah. I've learned some of my most valuable lessons from failures. And that's industry, that's personal relationships. Yeah. Like when I fail at something, I'm able to have this moment of reflection of looking at it and saying like, hey, what could I have done better? Yeah. Maybe that wasn't the best course of action. Yeah. You know, in the business, maybe that wasn't the client I should have been working with. Yeah. Maybe, you know, hey, maybe I was a little too generous with, you know, with budget or something like that. Yeah. Every time I failed, I've grown and I've become stronger. Yeah. I even like just looking at folks like Kobe. You know, I'm a huge Jordan fan. I grew up in Chicago, so you know Jordan. That's our guy. You know. Yeah. I mean D-Rose, I got too, but Jordan's
my guy too. Okay.
Yeah, all right, cool.
He's definitely my guy too.
But I look at these guys because they have that gladiator mentality. Yeah. That's like if you would have put them back in time, they would have been the Spartans. Yeah. Like homies that's like just going crazy, you know. Yeah. Just it's so hard to comprehend what they were able to do in a sport. And I'm so hungry to just take any little bit of thing that they done. Like you just talking about Kobe with getting in those reps. It's like, okay, well, how do I apply that in life? You know, how do I apply that in business? Because that's the game, man.
That's the game.
That's the game. Like cats may say, "Oh, well, experience don't matter," but it does.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
Especially in our industry. Like, you probably could start off and be very talented, but talent only gets you so far.
Yeah.
Like I grew up. I played in a marching band. I played in all kinds of bands, jazz, all this stuff.
Okay.
It was cats that was talented. I was not talented on my instrument. I played trombone. I was trash when I first started out.
Oh, dang.
Like garbage. But I practiced and I gotten better. And I gotten to the point where those folks with talent were.
Yeah.
And eventually, probably surpassed some of them. But that's the same thing with this. Some folks are going to pick up a camera and they're going to be like, salt off the elbow. Like, dang, yo.
They
like
get nice with it, yeah.
But then sometimes people get comfortable. They get complacent in that mindset. But then you get a cat like you where it's like, all right, cool. I done did something, but I want to do something better.
I want to be good because I did the work. Mm-hmm. And like, as much as, you know, I might do something or make a film, do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Of course, I want people to love it. You know, that's why you make a film. You don't make a film or a story in general for like people to not like it. Yeah. But I'm gonna be like Steph Curry. Like, I'm just that good. But I know I'm that good because I did the reps. Like, it don't really matter what else happens. So, yeah.
Yeah, that, you know, it's just wild, man. Like, I want to be. I always talk about the reason why clients hire us is because we're going to get the job done the right way the first time, right? That's not us going to reshoot. That's not us making a bunch of mistakes. No, it's like Steph Curry in the Olympics in France. They threw your boy the rock. Yeah, and it was daggers. And he did it like so. I think maybe like the first or second time you hype. But like maybe the third time he did it like in a row, just done. Yeah. And that's how it has to be with production. It has to be like, no matter who calling you, if you taking that gig, it should be that. Pretty execution, much. The way you show up, the things you do, you know, even outside of just filming. Yeah. And I've always talked to you about, you know, the way that you present yourself to clients. Like, throw the camera in the garbage. Like, not saying garbage. I'm saying like without the camera, Jules, he's able to be in a room with clients and make them feel like I'm confident that what's happening is correct. Absolutely. And that's important.
That's I feel like half the battle.
It is.
Because I mean, I feel like we've all seen people whose work is like, I don't want to say trash, but you know, just not, it's subpar, but they're just good with clients. And I mean, that's a big aspect that I think that people should be aware of. For anybody who doesn't know, my background, I was a service advisor at a dealership. Yeah. So for 6 years, I was in customer service. A big part of my pay was dependent on whether I got good customer surveys. So, you know, you get really good at making sure that people, whether they're happy or not, they have been communicated with in such a way that they understand that, like, basically I wasn't the issue. Yeah. And or, you know, whatever the case may be, that, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I think my mindset has always been people focused. But I think by being in that space for 6 years, before I came to the media space, had really, you know, shaped my understanding of like how to work with people in general. Yeah. And so now when I came into this space, I mean, it's like second nature to me. Like it doesn't even compute. Like, you know what I mean? Like the clients there, you know, you just gotta make it look a certain way. Even if things are, bro, behind this curtain, there's acrobats, there's booby traps, there's bombs going off back there. But guess what? The client's sitting right here and they will never know. Yeah. Because there's no time to sweat. There's no time to complain and yell and be upset. There's a problem, solution. And that's it. And I mean, I don't want to say unfortunately, but a lot of people might not have ever been in that space to really like understand that
to navigate it.
And even if you've been in customer service, like some people just don't care.
Yeah.
So
because that mindset, that's the difference between, you know, the Michelin star restaurants and McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, yeah, you can say food quality, whatever. But if you sit at that Michelin star restaurant, you sitting at that table, you don't know what's happening in the back.
Yeah.
They could be hurling pots, pans, you know, like you don't know what's happening. You don't feel the heat of the kitchen.
Yeah.
All you got is this nice ambiance. The person that's presenting themselves to you,
yeah,
you know, it's top tier. And that's why I always appreciate it, because like with Noir Prism Studios, my company, that was the forefront of it. Yeah. Like when I created the company, I always said, hey, I wanted customer service to be the top thing. Yeah. I got tired of cats when I was freelancing, people treating clients like they not paying you, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, they asking, like, yo, like, yeah, clients gonna get on your nerves, but
100%.
I think a part of why customer service is so important to me is exactly what you said. It is being able to make them feel comfortable even in a hectic situation. Absolutely. Because if you got that rapport already, I mean, sure, something might fall through the cracks, but they not gonna be as quick to take your head off if my experience has been great thus far.
Absolutely. And like when you are able to like really connect with the client, and I mean, of course, if it's like a first-time client, you might not have that opportunity. But if this is some, you know, either a person or people that you've worked with over and over again, you'd be surprised at what they quote unquote let you get away with. Yeah. And not like you're getting away with something, but when something does happen, yeah, which inevitably it will, mm-hmm, and you know, in whatever regard, now that you've done the work on the front end, you could kind of cash in on the back end. Yep. If something does happen. Because I mean, just like I feel like I am the type of person that like I give trust on the front end, mm-hmm, right? Like if you meet somebody for the first time and they don't do it right, yeah, you're not gonna believe that they're gonna do it right the second time, yeah, right? Like why would you? Mm-hmm. But if that person does it right the first time, they do it right the second time, they do it right the third time, and then they mess up the fourth time, you're gonna be like, well, I seen them do it right 3 times. Nope. Like I'm gonna be probably more lenient. I mean, depending on obviously the scale of what's going on, but yeah, like.
You built like, that rapport.
Like I don't think, like, let me see what's really going on. Like, are you okay? Yeah. Instead of like, man, I don't like this person. Yeah. And so it's like, if you operate that way, and everything's not always going to go right, but like, one thing I also like to say is like, I live on the extra mile. Mm-hmm. And I mean, really, it's a biblical principle. So, you know, I'm a Christian. I believe I have a relationship with Jesus Christ. So yeah, a lot of just the way that I operate, I believe comes from that. Yeah. But it says like, you know, if somebody asks you to go 1 mile with them, go with them 2. So it's like going on the extra mile. Well, I live on the extra mile. You know, my house is built there, so yeah, I already understand that it's going to take longer. It's going to require more. You know what I mean? If that's already my mindset, then I feel like, you know, the Lord is just with me and He's going to take me where I need to go. So yeah, everything else is kind of just
it's cake, man.
Yeah, just cake. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I love that.
For sure.
I wanna get this question. We're gonna wrap this one up.
For sure.
So when you eventually hang up the gimbal, what do you want your body of work to say about the life you lived?
That's a good question. When I hang it all up, which I mean, I think I'm pretty far from that, Lord willing, mm-hmm, I would like my body of work to just say that, you know, I was passionate, that I had a story to tell, and that my biggest care was people. Yeah. Because, you know, I don't have kids yet. You know, I can't wait to have kids. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to teach other people as it pertains to videography, but just in general about like life, to help people have like a strong mindset, mm-hmm, and understand that like, you know, we were born conquerors. We were born, you know, to be creators, to actually like, you know, build something and have community, be together. So I just would pray that my work reflects that and that it makes people feel something. Ultimately, you know, there's a lot of different things to feel. So I don't know that there's one specific thing, but ultimately that my work represents something that people could feel and be like, man, like, you know, he was thoughtful.
I like that, man. Yeah. That's big, bro. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Cool. That's it on that one. Cool. Yeah, I think we might have ran about I cannot see that clock from here.
Oh, I didn't look at what time we started.
That's good. That's good, man.
Appreciate it.
I know we kind of veered off. I'm trying not to make these too boxy to the point where it's stuffy. Like, once we started kind of going off on like customer service, and to me, that's still about the lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, just seeing how things connect.
Yeah.
That, like, I mean, I very much. Yeah, I don't know what I would have looked like if I didn't go through that first and then got here.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
No, I feel the same way. I don't think anything's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's how God written our stories.
Yeah.
I think everything you step through it because you have to.
Yeah.
And then when you try to get off the path, he'll put you back.
For sure.
And keep you going. Like, oh, okay, that's why I had to do this.
Yeah.
And like, it don't click. It don't ever click for me. I'll be looking back like, oh,
yeah,
that's why I did all that stuff.
Yeah, I'll be telling my wife, like, because she's reading the Bible. She has like a 1 year Bible, so it has like different scriptures each day. Yeah, and she be reading and be like, oh dang, like, you know, Joseph, one of the 12 of Israel, the 12 sons of Israel, like, he went through a whole situation for a long period of time. I don't remember exactly how long he was in prison. And, you know, went through the whole process before he became essentially the king, or like the right hand to the emperor. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, I believe Sarah was like 70 years before they had the kid.
That boy, Joseph done went through some things.
Yeah. Man. So I'm just like, yo, like when we talk about our 1, 2, 3 years, oh, I'm going through something. I'm like, I mean, I'm not trying to wait no 70 years, but in comparison, I'm just like, well, I mean,
it's temporary.
Yeah, but also if it takes me 5 years to get where I'm going, 10 years to get where I'm going, and I get to, if I was poor for 20 years, it took me 10 years to get where I was going, and then from 30 to and beyond, I live like quote unquote a king essentially. Is that really a long time?
No.
You know, and I mean, of course, it's like, well, you won't until you get there, you won't know, but like, but I'll never get there if I don't try. So
you have to look at. I always compare my childhood to my adulthood. Like, like you think about the time you were a child, and that's like 1 to 18. Yeah. How short that is to your adult life.
That's real. That's real.
And there's plenty of times when I was a kid, I was disappointed, sad, upset, mad I didn't get something or something didn't go my way. I can't even, if I try to pull some of that pain back up, I can't even feel it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just like how you saying, it's like, well, y'all don't want to wait 70 years, but if I could have done that was 18 years. Yeah. I could do 20 years on something and then finally get somewhere. Yeah.
Still be worth it. It'd be worth it. It'd still be worth it, because if it wasn't, you probably wouldn't want it anyway. Yeah.